Hi everybody, Jane here, and today I'm going to talk about Ender's Game, the book versus the movie. So, Ender's Game is about a little boy named Ender who is about 6 years old when he is taken to military training. Their world has been attacked by aliens, and Ender is trying to help get rid of the aliens and fight the aliens, or he's going to be when he grows up. They are doing a lot of tactical training and hoping that he will be the next big commander who will save their world. However, things are more complicated than they seem, as they always are in some good science fiction book. I had mixed feelings about the book. I rated it a 4 out of 5. I loved the ending, but struggled a whole lot with the beginning. And in that, I really enjoyed the movie better. I thought the movie, all the stuff that was real slow and real difficult in the book, was done very well in the movie. The movie, particularly the training, which I struggled with. The training was so boring to me, was done really well in the movie. It translated much better to the screen because I could see what they were talking about. I could see the school. It was really neat. One thing that the movie didn't do as well is Ender has a really close relationship with his sister that affects him in a lot of ways. And she has kind of a subplot story in this book. And his sister doesn't have as much effect in the movie. They kind of transfer a lot of her story onto another character, and we don't see that part of Ender, the difficulty he has with his relationship both with his sister and his brother. Ender has a brother who is very aggressive and beats him up and is just kind of a bully. And he has a sister who is very sweet and he's very close to. And while those sibling relationships appear in Ender's Game in the movie, they are not as predominant and it's not played on as much. Whereas with the book, the brother and sister have their own subplot. I did buddy read the book with my brother. He really enjoyed it. So if you enjoy science fiction-y stuff, you may very well enjoy this a lot more than I did. To me, the beginning of the book was very much, okay, Ender went and he learned this thing and then he moved on and he learned this thing and then he moved on and then he learned this thing. And they kind of do that in the movie, but it looks better. Like, I can see it, I'm interested, I'm seeing what they're talking about, because particularly in the book, a lot of what they're talking about is battle formations, and that was really hard in my head to picture. Like, what did they mean? But in the movie, it was very easy to see that, and they showed it well. There wasn't anything super important plot-wise that I felt was missing from the movie. Now, mind you, because I didn't love this book, somebody who absolutely loved this book may feel differently, but it can be so hard because sometimes you read a book and then the movie is so different it's barely there. This was not. This was very much the book, but in movie form as far as the main points of the plot. I thought it was very well done for a book made from a movie. My kids watched it. They enjoyed it. My boyfriend watched it. He enjoyed it. It's a good family movie. And like I said, it followed the book fairly well. So I was impressed. Can't complain. I do think if you have trouble reading the book because it's kind of slow and kind of tedious in the beginning, it's worth it to see the movie. The one thing I didn't love about the movie, and I think that's as a personal preference thing, is the way that they made the aliens look. And they're kind of described in the book, but I don't know, maybe I pictured them differently. I didn't love how they were in the movie. So, yeah, that was Ender's Game. Definitely worth the watch. Absolutely 100% recommend to watch this. The movie was it was a 4 out of 5 for me also. I really enjoyed it. So a high 4 out of 5, but I'm not sure I would necessarily watch it again and again. But worth watching at least once if you're a sci-fi person, and worth watching with your kids. Ender's Game, get through the first part, because the first part of this book was so long and tedious, but the rest of it was good. So, yeah, I do recommend. and I recommend both of these. I think you'll enjoy both of these. And again, there's a few things in here that are worth reading the book for. Like I said, the subplots that are kind of taken out with his siblings. But this didn't do anything super wrong. Like, I would totally recommend this too. So, alright guys, this is Jane. My social media is below. Please hit the like button, and I'll talk to you next time. Bye.